So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play fake. Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Mike 51, Mike 51. You. Right here, guys. Fight 51.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run.
Yo, let me tell you how I lost my game last week.
With this second down call after that type of a game.
I'm playing the Patriots, right? It just happened here too. Nah, that's okay. I'm playing the Patriots.
To get it here to about the
I throw to the flats. They let Gilmore run up. He hits my man. The ball pops up in the sky just enough for the linebacker to come pick it ass to the picture.
Here for 1st and 10.
Nevertheless, I lose.
And going deep for Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Looking middle, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Why every time?
Murray escaping the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Just get out the field, dude.
First down, Murray. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Justin Madubuike, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And the pressure gets to him again. Justin Madubuike picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's getting back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
You got to get it together.
And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
We're scoreless after 1.
3-yard line.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. 58 score. 58 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the edge.
To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Mecole Hardman. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit.
I told that shit last night.
or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
It's less than a 5-minute ride from your house.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Why is he running so hard?
Parker complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
This nigga Lindsay ain't like this, yo. He is not like this. 64 yards.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
The 25-yard line.
On first down, they go with Mostert again.
Oh, that's how I lost to the Patriots.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Exactly how I lost to the Patriots.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Look at this. Had the perfect comeback route.
58, boys. 58. Yeah, let's get sack lunch. 58.
From the gun, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
13-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
At 52, go 58's the mic. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
2-yard line.
Ready? Everybody tight left, tight left.
All right.
Move. 58, right there. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 58, boys.
From the gun, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown.
It's not that long, right. It's not that long.
On to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Operating from the gun. Murray flushed out right. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
That's his move.
14. Bills nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Hardman on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return.
He really gonna go to the car wash.
Take over 1st and 10. At their
That's where you go to the car wash.
27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check, like 21, like 21.
Now Taylor. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
46-yard line.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
He just asked he's going to be back by 6 o'clock. And they're going to say you're not going. You said
you hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
58 to Mike. Let's pick it up. Come back.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Check right. Alert 3.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now this time, Murray to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 22. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
From the gun, Murray. His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Bills nothing. Jason Sanders to kick.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Bills send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
Lindsey ain't like that. Lindsey. Right. That's what I put exactly. Like you said.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Dolphins 21, Bills 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Murray trying again after the pick 6. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Murray. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
That is caught at the 7. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Hardman on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception.
Houston Texans has the 31st ranked rushing offense in the league. But I gave up 150 yards rushing.
A one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Nah.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. They'll run with Taylor. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They run once more with Taylor. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4. They run. It's Gurley. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Todd Gurley unable to get it past the line. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. A 1st down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 6 yards away. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it, make them do it again.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game. But this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. It's complete to Parker, left side. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, Mostert. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Murray. Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
I'm here all day. Hey, 58. Move. Get the ball. Hey, Larry. 58 to Mike, 58.
From the gun, Murray. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. as that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on. And a Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Christian Wilkins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
I lost by 9.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone.
Houston Texans has the 31st rushing offense in the league. Lindsey has 160 yards rushing.
Get away, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team
out there. I think you can see totally the
body language.
Hands on hips,
and they had throwing all these fucking interceptions.
It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly
beaten. Sometimes I say to
right
myself, the game definitely be in.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0.
I knew when Philip Lindsay broke for 64 yards, I knew that we would be 2 and fucking 6, man. That's terrible.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And
Houston
Charles, we are in the midst of a very
25.
one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start.
And all the way in for a
Miami touchdown.
A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Cole Hartman on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Come on. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Pressure comes and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21. Check.
He gets away from one, and he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
And 12 at the 6-yard line.
Coming to you, coming to you. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Time to go, night.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Flush to his right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okuegbunam was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Taylor. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now it's Gurley. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. I mean, you know, these guys.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
It's our time. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Now Murray off play action. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can